Ash Wednesday is one of the most popular and important holy days in the liturgical calendar. Ash Wednesday opens Lent, a season of fasting and prayer. Ash Wednesday takes place 46 days before Easter Sunday, and is chiefly observed by Catholics, although many other Christians observe it too. Ash Wednesday comes from the ancient Jewish tradition of penance and fasting. The practice includes the wearing of ashes on the head. The ashes symbolize the dust from which God made us. As the priest applies the ashes to a person's forehead, he speaks the words, "Remember that you are dust, and to dust you shall return." Alternatively, the priest may speak the words, "Repent and believe in the gospel." Ashes also symbolize grief, in this case, grief that we have sinned and caused division from God. Writings from the 2nd century Church refer to the wearing of ashes as a sign of penance. Priests administer ashes during Mass, and all are invited to accept the ashes as a visible symbol of penance. Even non-Christians and the excommunicated are welcome to receive the ashes. The ashes are made from blessed palm branches, taken from the previous year's Palm Sunday Mass. It is important to remember that Ash Wednesday is a day of penitential prayer and fasting. Some faithful take the rest of the day off work and remain home. It is generally inappropriate to dine out, to shop, or to go about in public after receiving the ashes. Feasting is highly inappropriate. Small children, the elderly and sick are exempt from this observance. It is not required that a person wear the ashes for the rest of the day, and they may be washed off after Mass. However, many people keep the ashes as a reminder until the evening. Recently, movements have developed that involve pastors distributing ashes to passersby in public places. This isn't considered taboo, but Catholics should know this practice is distinctly Protestant. Catholics should still receive ashes within the context of Mass. In some cases, ashes may be delivered by a priest or a family member to those who are sick or shut in. Ash Wednesday marks the beginning of the season of Lent. It is a season of penance, reflection, and fasting which prepares us for Christ's resurrection on Easter Sunday, through which we attain redemption. Why we receive the ashes? Following the example of the Ninevites, who did penance in sackcloth and ashes, our foreheads are marked with ashes to humble our hearts and reminds us that life passes away on earth. We remember this when we are told, "Remember, man is dust, and unto dust you shall return." Ashes are a symbol of penance made sacramental by the blessing of the Church, and they help us develop a spirit of humility and sacrifice. The distribution of ashes comes from a ceremony of ages past. Christians who had committed grave faults performed public penance. On Ash Wednesday, the bishop blessed the hair shirts which they were to wear during the 40 days of penance, and sprinkled over them ashes made from the palms from the previous year. Then, while the faithful recited the 7 penitential psalms, the penitents were turned out of the church because of their sins, just as Adam, the first man, was turned out of paradise because of his disobedience. The penitents did not enter the church again until Maundy Thursday after having won reconciliation by the toil of 40 days penance and sacramental absolution. Later, all Christians, whether public or secret penitents, came to receive ashes out of devotion. In earlier times, the distribution of ashes was followed by a penitential procession. The ashes. The ashes are made from the blessed palms used in the Palm Sunday celebration of the previous year. The ashes are christened with holy water and are scented by exposure to incense. While the ashes symbolize penance and contrition, they are also a reminder that God is gracious and merciful to those who call on Him with repentant hearts. His divine mercy is of utmost importance during the season of Lent, and the Church calls on us to seek that mercy during the entire Lenten season with reflection, prayer and penance. Like, comment, share and click the notification bell. Sir Anton Channel.Info. Sir Anton Channel.Info. Thanks for watching.